Space coupe, all of my bag, are you confused? I ride a bag, I ain't going to school. I know he ain't that, but he made the news. She said, Doobie, you so melodic. You always styling, you got a style. Got me smoking desire, you bring exotic.
That mo, y'all know the vibes, man. You give life a new meaning when you dreaming. It's your boy, Dream. Gangy, hit the like button, please, gang. It's helping me out, gang. We almost had 5K. Help me get to 5K. Hit the subscribe button if you haven't. Hit the like button, gang. Get my video out there in the algorithms. You already know, gang. And comment some new vibes in the shit, gang. Or hit me on the Instagram. You feel me? You feel me? Let's get it. Let's get it.
When a nigga rush your spot and go in your crib. If I'm looking for some pot, then I open your fridge. And if I'm looking for a lot, then I'm flipping your bed. I'm a starving ass nigga, stomach touching my ribs. So if I ain't getting fed, you get in touch with the lead. Have homicide, taping up the place where you live. One suspect took a nigga life and fled. And all I really wanted was the white in the bread. Why the devil use me to put the pipe to his head? Now I'm on the newsly, getting watched by the feds. You think it's a movie until you come where I live. When my niggas pop,
you think it's a movie till you come where I live. Why the devil tell me to put the pipe to your head? Why?
Why? Taping up the place where you live. One suspect took a nigga life and fled. And all I really wanted was the white in the bread. Why the devil use me to put the pipe to his head? Now I'm on the newsly, getting watched by the feds. You think it's a movie until you come where I live. When my niggas pop just giving shotties to kids. Hey yo, shame on a nigga who try to body the kid.
Yeah.
When you think of Toronto hip-hop, you might think of this.
Ain't nobody can hang with us. Rascals checkmate,
or maybe this. Or maybe you think of one of my favorite artists from Toronto.
Nah. I remember that song as a kid. Nah, I remember that. I remember this song as a kid. I ain't know they was from Toronto though. You feel me? That's tough.
Or maybe you think of one of my favorite artists from Toronto.
Heaven only knows, cause I don't understand now. Won't you tell me, please? Tell me, what's the master plan?
But if you dig a little deeper into the underground scene, you may have heard of the late great Payback and Illy. Both childhood friends and from the notorious neighborhood Rexdale, are known to many as Doomtown. Payback and Illy were like Vince Carter and Tracy McGrady, going bar for bar, trading raps until they ran out of breath.
I could care less cause my heart's fearless. My agenda and persona is drama. I used to hustle right across from the church. Declare war and your boss will get murked. Cops raid packs mossed in the dirt. Shot spray, bodies tossed in a hearse. Listen close, don't get lost in the verse.
Ooh, listen close.
Rexdale, located in the northwestern reaches of Toronto, feels a world apart from the bustling center that is Toronto's core. Bordered by major highways, the 401 to the south and 427 to the west, it sits on the edge of Etobicoke, where the city's high-rises and busy streets gradually give way to sprawling neighborhoods and industrial zones. Nestled between Humber River and the vast expanse of Steeles Avenue, Rexdale almost feels isolated, as if it exists on its own realm, distinct from the pulse of downtown Toronto. Rapid population growth in the 80s and onward outpaced the necessary social infrastructures. Rexdale has had a reputation, more so between the 80s and the early 2000s, as a region that faced systemic neglect and underinvestment.
Right about now, we're inside Rexdale. You know that this is where I reside. This is a project that I live in. And
You don't want to be here after 9 o'clock at night, definitely. You know what I'm saying? It's not good stuff.
Look, Rexdale is a melting pot of cultures, from Somalian to Caribbean to East Asian. The population boom was drastic. This created the perfect storm for gang culture to soon take over Rexdale, so much so that the gang culture of Los Angeles infiltrated not only New York City, but also its next door neighbor in Toronto. Rexdale in particular adopted West Coast inspired street organizations. The Doomtown's Crips, originating in the early 90s, consisted of 3 main blocks: Orpington Crescent, or O Block, Stovetop, and Jamestown Crescent. Now, if you ask me, I don't think any of this is coincidence. I think the influence of gang culture from America was spread by design, by the puppet masters that be. That's a whole nother video topic. By the time Payback and Illy did their classic Rap Sheet DVD segment in 2006, they were knee-deep in conflict that comes with gang culture, even beefing with other Crip gangs, like their long-standing feud with the neighborhood of Driftwood. Mind you, this was the DVD era, and the one thing I noticed, not once did anyone in the video call out their ops. They still moved like the OGs in the 90s. However, the Rap Sheet DVD might have been considered a little excessive at the time, but my point is, Rexdale was a little more treacherous than the rest of Toronto at the time. Eventually, the continuous gun violence between both sides would catch the attention of law enforcement. In May of 2006, 600 police officers conducted early dawn raids in what was described as military precision, resulting in 78 being charged, from everything from attempted murder to drugs and firearms.
I know basically Krillin got shot He's killer. I know Blurdy. I know this kid here. I know one of the Somalian kid that got shot. I don't know his name exactly.
Now the police gonna go right to him like this. Come here, brother. On the news, Toronto Sun right here. You said you know him and you know the killer. You know little man right there. You know man that was here to... Come here. Come here. What you want to eat? What you want to eat, bro? What you want? Anything you want, bro. Just let us know what you know, gang. Just let us know. Just talk to us. That's it.
I know one of the Somalian kid that got shot. I don't know his name exactly.
I know his name exactly.
Shook got shot. The kid that got shot run by the school over by Mangrove, I know that kid too. So we got 5-6 there, and there has been a bunch of them. I can't recall their name exactly. But
anybody ever shot at you?
they have never shot at me, but they have threatened me. It doesn't sleep. 24 hours a day, guys are in and out of alley doing their drug activity. This is the headquarters, basically, for most of the gangsters. Doomtown is basically, it's a burial ground. It's a next...
I'm not gonna lie. I don't know who he talking to. But you're not supposed to do that, bro. Stop giving out information, bro. And nobody okayed the information, bro. Stop doing that, bro. I ain't saying you snitching, but you damn near telling on and shit, like, bro. You might as well be an informant at this point, bro. Like, stop answering the question, bro. Just go home before these niggas start shooting at you, bro. You said whatever. What he say? They trained at him or some shit. Basically, I'm assuming they robbed you. So next you might get killed next.
One is basically, it's a burial ground. It's a close word to tombstone. This is a burial ground, and if you don't come here and join the gang, if you don't with what they're with, you're doomed. That means you're dead, man. So it's either you're with it or you're against it. For you to be in here, you has to be a gangster. I said that last shooting around there, because the last shooting was behind there. So in this, if you're not a gangster around here, you don't fit in. And I'd rather die as a brave than be a gangster. Gangster don't lead you nowhere. Either jail, deported, or dead.
When Payback and his niggas deliver these lines, they resonate even more deeply when you consider that an entire film was made about the Rexdale neighborhood. Let's roll the clip. 2006, the Canadian television network, or better known as CTV, produced Doomtown, a film set in the Jamestown area of Rexdale. Written by Sud Sutherland, the movie covers the complex layers of the socio-economic neglect that have affected Rexdale since its urban development. The story follows Kevin, a young man deeply entrenched in gang culture, while his best friend Twist is more of an outsider who maintains friendships with childhood friends who happen to be gang members. Kevin and Twist, like Payback and Illy, were two childhood friends that grew up on the gully side of Toronto. Their very first scene sets the tone for the rest of the film.
Oh shit, bro, man.
Nah, I gotta go watch this. I'm gonna watch this shit for sure.
But whereas today's era of drill rap is a competition on who has the most bodies, Illy and Payback's era was more about trying to get the fuck up out of poverty. There was a certain wisdom attached to Illy and Payback's music, even though they were on some ruthless gangster shit.
I'm trying to live positive through a street life prerogative. We got money to make, taking shots to give. All my people live equal. We all one. Niggas is shooting off their mouths without guns. Without funds, you can't go to war broke, cause you need lawyer fees and plus weed to smoke. I'm in the mix, the streets got me trapped, but it's no need to worry, the heat got my back.
Hey yo, the way I'm robbing these niggas, they swear that I'm ignorant. Puff a cigarette, cock tools and tear ligaments. The block life is straight rigorous. Duck when they spittin' shit. Y'all niggas are sweeter than licorice. Pump on blocks and stores, selling grams of raw. Fuck around, you get shot for sure.
Look, what's dope about Toronto is it's truly a cultural melting pot. Illy had some Caribbean influence in his rapping, while Payback adopted more East Coast sound aesthetics, and Payback could rap his ass off, by the way. Let's roll the clip.
Bury guys and paralyzed, bone fractures, black disguise, hopping black, how you on dies. High speed chase, one move could jeopardize. Just easy on the brakes and we won't have to slide. Streets is deadly, if you down for the ride. Some niggas out just to be recognized.
In the movie Doomtown, many scenes represent the divide between the poor and the rich, and even more so the hypocrisy in the news only reporting on the negative aspects of the hood.
code of silence.
Who asked you to come here?
Excuse me?
No one wants to talk to you. Leave.
Ma'am, I'm trying to do my job.
Your job? Where you was last week when we had the Stop the Violence barbecue? Go on, gal, your favorite tiger red. You and your boogie girlfriend, you think me afraid of you? Move your bumper clock. You want news? You don't know who I am. We don't want your image of us.
One scene that really stood out to me in Doomtown is when Twist questions Kevin's
Facts. Where was you at when we was having the feel me? The kickback. Why you ain't show the kickback?
You want news? You don't know who I am. We don't want your image of us.
One scene that really stood out to me in Doomtown is when Twist questions Kevin's decision to stare down his rivals. From Twist's perspective, it's a reckless move, while Kevin asserts that it's necessary.
What? Why you gotta disrespect the man like that?
You don't understand, man. You don't live here no more.
What don't I understand? The man walks a crew and you don't.
Yo, you know they shot up Darrell last night.
That's exactly what I'm talking about.
Yo, they shot the man down like a dog.
So why you gotta face the man down?
Cause ain't nobody gonna punk me out.
Look, in an environment where one feels like it's kill or be killed, being the nice guy never works. In fact, it's actually dangerous. Let's roll the clip.
Come on. Can't us brothers just get along?
No. It's between me and him.
Yo, what I do, yo? You wanted me to big you up? I bigged you up. But you want it bigger?
Countryman, come on, man. Give me a smile. Come, countryman. Countryman, we're all boys here. Come give me a hug, man. Come give me a hug.
Countryman, no, man! You crazy? Now we do things, man.
Oh,
Twist
that
death
shit,
is an all too
that shit jammed on him. Oh. That's crazy, bro. I felt like that was my brother at that moment. I just watched my brother just die, bro. I ain't gonna lie, you got it. When people be like, sometimes you gotta turn the other cheek, it's just so hard, bro. Like, moments like that, that's just so hard, bro, not to get back, bro. Like, when people like, yo, you just gotta get out this lifestyle, you just gotta just focus on something different. It's like, bro, I'll just watch these niggas just kill my brother, you feel me? Even though I know that's a movie, but this happens in real life, though, you feel me? So it was like, damn, I just watched this nigga just kill my brother, like, what the fuck? Like, how the fuck do I not? Oh, this is the second brother. The other brother, feel me? They said they walked him down like a dog. You feel me? All right, I just lost two brothers in the same week. Like, what y'all want me to do, bro?
too familiar tale in Rexdale where life often imitates art. What's so dope about Alien Payback is they represent the original Toronto, or what some refer to as TO. Many MCs at the time adopted East Coast soundscapes. It was gritty, it was raw, and it was filled with quotables. And if you didn't know, Rexdale is home to Toronto legends like Jellystone and Kanon. Let's roll the clip.
What to do? Where to go? I gotta be a refugee, damn so.
But even in the midst of being heavily involved in the criminal underworld, their pen was still acknowledged and respected by the best of the best. So much so, Payback would get a feature from Yonkers' own Jadakiss in 2012, appropriately titled Bullets Rain. Not only that, but Jadakiss would also make an appearance in the music video as well. Menacing hook has Payback declaring bullets rain, while metaphorically pulling out an umbrella. Jadakiss, being who Jadakiss is, spits gems after gems. In a way, you get the sense that he's almost giving Payback advice. Let's roll the clip.
That's just part of the game, but understand when it's war, bullets is gon' pour, and if you don't put it to rest, niggas gon' want more, then they gon' come back, most of them gon' rat, few of them gon' hold it, most of them gon' crack, either the perks or the mollies, most of them's off that, generating more cash.
I'll be back. So I'm gonna hold it down. Something's gonna rat. Oh my god. When you throw bullets, just know you're gonna start the war. You feel me? Oh my god. Jadakiss was talking, bro.
Let's roll the clip.
That's just part of the game, but understand when it's war, bullets is gon' pour, and if you don't put it to rest, niggas gon' want more, then they gon' come back, most of them gon' rat, few of them gon' hold it, most of them gon' crack, either the perks or the mollies, most of them's off that, generating more cash, hollow tips penetrating the forecast, y'all niggas is all ass, no nothing shine when I pop this nine, the lead shower, umbrellas can't stop this kind, only the feds or the Lord that can stop this grind. Besides that, can't complain, no, I'm just fine. Very strong, say my prayers every morning, cause the weatherman got a 357 long. What you don't wanna do is get caught up in the storms. When he say it's gonna happen, he usually never wrong.
Look, Jadakiss was dropping straight up gems in that verse, and it ties in perfectly with the movie Doomtown. The protagonist, Kevin, is driven by revenge for Twist's death, but as Jadakiss puts it, only a few will hold it. A reminder that only a select few live by the code. In real life, on the other hand, Payback and Illy were respected OGs, so much so people like 40 of OVO have spoke on the influence Payback and Illy had on the Toronto underground scene. But their music releases were sporadic. They both did prison bids.
Yeah, I'm about to ask, are they in jail or did they die? Or they just stopped doing music? Like, what happened to them?
And were in and out of jail, which halted their music for the most part. And then on July 4th, 2016, Payback was shot and killed while sitting in his car in Durham, Ontario. Less than a year later, Illy was shot and killed in Brampton, Ontario. And both cases are unsolved. But the legacy Payback and Illy left on the underground scene is evident in the new wave of Rexdale artists who continue to carry their torch. Take Pyrex for instance, a versatile artist who both excels as a rapper and singer. Let's roll the clip.
And I ain't really trying to use the phone, cause all my friends are gone. Feels like I'm in these streets alone, grinding with a hoe from town to go. I grind so hard and I know your friends telling you to cut, but I'm on to something.
Wait, where Brody from? If you from Toronto, why we never tapped into him? Y'all don't fuck with him or something? Why y'all never put me on?
Ali thought I storied up. Told you I'ma move you out. Now look, you like 40 stories up. So tell me how you feeling now. I know this gonna make you cry. No other nigga make.
Other standout artists under the Payback and Illy umbrella include Mula First, who's been on an incredible run over the past few years. At one point, Mula was dropping a music video every month for at least 2 years straight. Other talented artists from the Rexdale scene include Pilla B, one of my favorite current rappers who's locked up right now, Young Lava. Both of these artists have made major waves in the underground scene. Let's roll the clip.
I don't feed from far in any BFR. I get up close and leave body scarred. 2 shooters, they rolling with me and everything 50, you know the squad. My youngin' with me here, never iffy. If it gets sticky, he gon' hug the charge. I've been down for like so long, name ringing bells like a schoolyard. BD, that's my shooting guard. For any nigga thinking he high as God. One time, free ill God, that nigga God, he goes so hard.
And of course, we can't forget the late great Young Dubs, a true legend in his own right. Let's roll the clip.
Bitch, I'm jugging, yeah. Why the police looking? Bitch, I'm jugging. Bitch, I'm jugging. I got cocaine cooking. Bitch, I'm jugging.
No, I ain't bluffing. Only said I wasn't when the boss shot buck 'em. Fresh from the pen, young and did a few bits. Made a few plugs to the judge, good looking.
Look, the truth of the matter is, Illy and Payback laid down the foundation for the new wave of Rexdale artists. They both lived what they done. If anything, I hope this sheds some light on Toronto's legendary underground scene. And as always, I go by the name.
Yeah, this is a good dog right here. You feel me? W dog. Cause I never knew about Illy or Payback. You feel me? I never knew about them niggas. But yo, put me on to some more vibes, man. More videos, more docs, more songs, whatever you want. Put it in the comments. I'm gonna get to it, gangy. Y'all already know the vibes. Follow me on the Grammy at SoloDreamTV_. Please hit the like button, hit the subscribe button. Get me on that way to 5K. Y'all already know the vibes, man. You give life a new meaning when you dreaming. It's your boy Dream, and I'm out of here, gangy.